Welcome to RedTech AI Podcast, your go-to source for the latest news in the global radio broadcast and digital audio industries. I am your host, Marguerite Clark, bringing you the most recent updates and insights from around the world. In today's episode, we will cover some exciting developments, including a new feature added to the AudioArts DMX console by Wheatstone. Wheatstone has just announced that it is adding a significant feature to its AudioArts DMX console, an automation interface. This new addition is aimed at radio stations that do not require a lot of channels or processing power. The automation interface introduces the WheatNet IP Automation Control Protocol, also known as ACI, to the DMX console system. According to a release from Wheatstone, this makes the DMX console plug-in ready for full control of major playout and automation systems, as well as WheatNet IP elements and other third-party partner brands. ACI is Wheatstone's proprietary control protocol for its intelligent WheatNet IP studio network, which is already in use by large studio operations around the globe. With this new feature, DMX studios can now have full playout and automation control directly from the DMX console. Additionally, studios can add touchscreen panels using WheatNet IP Screen Builder, enhancing the flexibility and scalability of their operations. Jay Tyler, Wheatstone's director of sales, shared his thoughts on this new feature. He said, ACI adds more scalability for those budget studios that are companions to a larger studio down the hall, or for those one or two studio operations that could benefit from the flexibility of Screen Builder. If you are interested in seeing this new feature in action, Wheatstone will be showcasing it at the IBC show. You can visit them at Stand 8D91. This is an excellent opportunity to get a first-hand look at how the AudioArts DMX console with the new automation interface can benefit your radio station. The Dutch Authority for Digital Infrastructure, also known as the RDI, recently issued licenses for 275 local public and commercial radio stations to broadcast on one of the Netherlands' 56 available local DAB+ networks, starting September 1st, 2024. This marks a significant step in the country's DAB+ rollout for local radio stations. The Netherlands is divided into 57 geographical areas, referred to as allotments, each with 18 licenses available for broadcasting. Most of the announced licenses are allocated to local public broadcasters, and the 56 DAB+ networks will be launched later in 2024 or next year. Some local networks are already on air as part of a small-scale DAB+ pilot, but for the remaining new networks, transmission equipment providers will need to find new installation points or modify existing sites. Local public radio stations received a significant number of licenses due to guaranteed government funding. However, local commercial broadcasters are seeking more clarity about costs, which depend on the total number of participating parties. The available permits for commercial broadcasters varied per allotment, depending on how many had already been allocated to local public broadcasters. Radio stations must collaborate with all licensed parties in their allocation to air a network. The stations have until September 1st, 2025 to start broadcasting on their allocated DAB+ network. All permits are valid until September 1st, 2030. Although local radio on DAB+ was already available in parts of the Netherlands via temporary permits, it will now become more widely available throughout the country. For more details on this significant development in the Netherlands radio broadcasting landscape, visit our website at redtech.pro to read the full article. Achieving efficiency in radio studios can be a complex task, but telemetry systems are proving to be essential tools in streamlining operations. By providing real-time monitoring and control functions, telemetry improves operational efficiency, reliability, and flexibility. These systems use sensors, the Internet of Things, simple network management protocol, data acquisition devices, and other communication protocols to collect data from studio equipment, automation systems, and studio-to-transmitter links. This data is then sent to centralized monitoring stations at the master control room for analysis and action. Telemetry systems keep a constant watch over critical studio equipment such as audio consoles, signal processors, amplifiers, audio routers, and transmission systems. Sensors monitor details like temperature, voltage, current, and signal levels, allowing broadcasters to catch potential issues early. This proactive approach helps in maintaining smooth operations and reducing downtime. Remote operation is another key benefit of telemetry systems. They allow radio broadcasters to control studio equipment from a centralized location. Engineers can use remote control interfaces or software applications to manage tasks like adjusting audio routing, tweaking signal levels, and activating backup systems. This remote capability is crucial for quick and efficient problem solving. Telemetry systems also issue alerts and notifications when they detect deviations from preset thresholds or unusual conditions. Engineers receive instant notifications via email, SMS, WhatsApp, or visual cues on monitoring screens, enabling them to address urgent issues rapidly. These alerts contain information about the type of alarm triggered, the affected equipment, the time of occurrence, and suggested steps for resolution. By analyzing telemetry data over time, broadcasters can identify trends and performance indicators that guide optimization efforts. For example, they might adjust audio settings, fine-tune transmitter power levels, or distribute workloads more evenly across studio resources. This data-driven approach enhances operational efficiency and helps in delivering high-quality content to audiences. Telemetry systems often integrate well with radio automation systems and broadcast management software. This integration ensures smooth coordination between studio equipment and workflow automation. For instance, telemetry data can trigger automated actions like switching to backup systems if primary equipment fails. This seamless integration is vital for maintaining uninterrupted broadcasts. Programmable logic controllers and supervisory control and data acquisition systems are becoming more common in radio broadcasting setups. These advanced automation technologies bring numerous advantages in managing and optimizing broadcasting operations. While some equipment options are readily available, they often lack the flexibility and scalability needed for future growth. However, by leveraging these technologies, broadcasters can streamline workflows, enhance efficiency, and reduce manual intervention. Overall, operational intelligence through telemetry is crucial in optimizing performance, enhancing efficiency, and driving innovation within radio studios. By utilizing real-time data and analytics, broadcasters can stay ahead of the curve, adapt to changing market conditions, and deliver compelling content that resonates with audiences. To read the full article on achieving radio studio efficiency through telemetry, visit our website at redtech.pro. WorldDAB has announced the first speakers for its conference session at IBC2024, which will take place on Sunday, September 15th. The theme for this session is Energizing Radio, Global Advances and Innovations in DAB+. The session will be moderated by Bernie O'Neill, the project director at WorldDAB. Bernie is responsible for directing and managing WorldDAB activities and works tirelessly to further the adoption and implementation of DAB+ technology. One of the featured speakers is Jacqueline Bierhorst, the newly appointed president of WorldDAB. Jacqueline brings a wealth of experience from her extensive background in broadcasting in the Netherlands. Joining her is Mathieu Rawol, a senior media analyst at the European Broadcasting Union since 2021. Mathieu is part of the Media Intelligence Service, where he writes reports and helps EBU members anticipate the industry's evolution and defend the value and uniqueness of public service media. Lindsay Cornell, who has worked for the BBC in various engineering, editorial, and leadership roles, will also be speaking. Lindsay has considerable experience in leading collaborative projects through his roles as chairman of CPT-FM PT51 and as chairman of the WorldDAB Technical Committee. Will Jackson, the communications manager at WorldDAB, will round out the panel. Will has extensive experience in UK, audio and radio, including regulation, network operation, and production. The WorldDAB conference session will be held in room E102 from 2:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday, September 15th. Additionally, WorldDAB will be at Stand 8 by A44, and its project office team will be on site throughout the event. That wraps up today's episode of RedTech AI Podcast. Thank you for joining us. For more information on these stories and more, visit our website at redtech.pro. I am Marguerite Clark, and we will see you in the next episode.